Hello friends, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today I am bringing you a talk or discussion all about rewriting the rules so you can manifest your SP, more money, whatever it is you desire. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you there are two ways to work with me. Both of those ways are listed below, as well as two communities of like-minded individuals on this manifestation journey. You can join those communities by tapping into the links below. So today I wanted to talk about rewriting the rules. Yes, rewriting the rules. It is a super rainy, so-called hurricane day here in Southern California. I think for those of you that have been following me for a minute, you know that I live by the ocean. I live in so-called sunny Southern California, Los Angeles area. And as they say, it never rains in Southern California. But as you can tell from Hurricane Hillary, for those of you that are watching this, no, Hurricane Hillary is headed this way. And so with this hurricane and with all of the work that we've all been doing around manifestation, it made me start thinking about the rules that we've set up in our lives. One of the rules for you watching is that it never rains in Southern California, or LA and Mexico don't get hurricanes. That's for other parts of the United States. Well, very similarly, we as human beings, we have picked up rules. We've picked up rules for how life works for us. We've picked up rules for how love is for us, how hard it is or how easy it is to make money, get a new job, go on vacation, whatever it is. But I think a lot of us are not taking the time to look at these rules. So I wanted to talk about it today. The rules come into our life so many different ways. We get rules the moment we get out of the womb, right? Our parents put rules on our lives. They tell us the way things are supposed to work. And most people do this. I'm going to have a very generous and gracious spirit today. Most people talk about these rules because they're set up to protect us, theoretically, right? They're set up to help us learn how the world works so that we can maximize our time in this world, so that we can have the best possible opportunities and options. But what people don't realize is that usually the most successful people and the people with the happiest lives and the most abundant lives and the most kind of original lives are the folks that color outside the lines, or the folks that break the rules. Another way you can look at that is the folks that decide to create their own rules. They decide how life gets to work for them. And so whether you have picked up rules from your family, from your friends, from your school, from your work, or so often from the news and media, today is a day to remember that you create the rules for your reality. You get to decide that life works the way you decide that it works for you. Remember, in this 3D reality, the 3D projected reality that you see from your eyes, that you actually are creating, the God within you, the 5D within you as the 4D, you are creating and projecting that vision, that imagination, that creation onto the 3D. So when you decide consciously or subconsciously to believe whatever anyone else is believing, to think whatever anyone else is thinking, to govern yourselves according to everyone else's rules, then those become the rules for you. So today I want you to do a couple things. I want you to, one, start thinking about the rules around whatever you're trying to manifest, right? Have you decided love never works out? Have you decided that you never get your SP? Have you decided that your SP always leaves? Have you created rules where no one stays or everyone goes, or, you always get cheated on, or no one is ever loyal? What are the rules that are currently governing your reality? Because those rules, my friends, are your natural assumptions, your dominant assumptions, your maximum dominant thought paradigm. That's how you're setting it up to be. And you can as easily decide today, which is number 2, those rules are not working for me. Oftentimes on this channel, you'll hear me talk about stories. What is the story behind you and your SP? What is your story around you and love? What is your story around money? It's the same thing, just thinking about it from another angle. What are the rules that you have set up for relationship, for your SP, for love in general, for family, for mothering, for being a father, for making money, for your career, for owning a home, whatever it is that you desire? What are the rules you set up? And now number 2, how do you want them to change? What do you want it to look like instead? Start from that point of view. Like, what do you want your life to be different? Do you want love to be loyal? Do you want love to stay? Do you want love to always work out? Do you want love to be committed? Do you want to be loved fully, honestly, and truly? Do you want someone to care about care about you as much as they care about them? Do you want someone to be truly committed? All of these things. In money, do you want money to come easily and quickly and frequently? Do you want to enjoy whatever you're doing to make money? Do you want to have an abundant career? Do you want to create a legacy, right? You get to today decide how you want to change the rules and then set out to do that. And then 3, that's where, after you've done this uncovering work to figure out what rules do you have that are not working for you, because there's some rules I'm sure that are. Then 2, what you want them to be. And I would say meditate, pray, get some help figuring out what are these deep entrenched rules that are no longer serving you and how you can change them. And then 3, use the manifestation techniques that we talk about on this channel to create a new rule and to make that the dominant assumption. Go into your imagination. Do the state akin to sleep. Visualize and talk to yourself. Use inner conversations and inner talk to tell yourselves how it gets to be for you. I get to be loved completely, fully, wholly, chosen. I get to be committed to. I get to have a person who's honest and loyal and remains that way. I get to have money come in easily and frequently. I get to make money so joyfully and with so much fun. I get to go on vacations. In fact, I get to have a life that feels like a vacation. I get to have an amazing relationship with my family and friends. I get to enjoy life. You have the opportunity through these techniques to help yourself, to propel yourself into a new reality with new rules that now serve your purpose, your dreams, and your new reality so that you can manifest everything that you desire. So it is my hope today that you start to think about the rules that are governing your reality and then do the work. Do the work to figure out what it is you want them to look like instead. What are the new rules that gets to work for you? And then 3, go about doing the practices to get you in flow, to get you into the end state, to get you into the feeling is the secret so that you can create a dominant thought, a natural assumption where you have your desire. And then the reality and the new rules are in play. So there's no choice but for the 3D to conform. It's my hope that this video has been helpful to you. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, like this video, and turn that bell on because I drop videos basically daily. See you soon.